Yeah, Pupy is totally from Norway. Yep.
Well, I mean, given the fact that you have a fucking French accent, and people are gonna associate that with Norway, so no, I'm not
Yeah.
Norwegian. I'm not Norwegian. Thank you very much. I'm French.
I'm from Rogaland, around Stavanger.
Wait, but you have like French heritage, right? Like you have.
Swiss, not
Oh,
French.
right, Swiss. Well, you're
Get out of there.
basically French that talks slowly.
No, 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 no. We're much better than French, alright? Get
I
out of
mean,
here.
with the Nazi guard, is that what makes you special?
Yes. Well, at least we didn't surrender.
Yes. We did that a bit too quickly. That is for sure. Where do you want to go? I'm gonna go over Reginald's army.
Alright.
So for Reginald against Avalon, you have a front line of zombies followed by 3 skeleton warriors, 2 units of blood knights, a Lamian vampire lord. What does she have? She must have the anti magic damage bonus, right? So yeah, she has the Scepter of Stability, which is honestly very good against high elf and any like magic heavy faction. You have Lightning Reflexes and Seduction. In terms of spells, she has Nehek and Invocation, plus the Pendulum Pendulum. So yeah, I mean, really making use of all our bonuses and different types of magic. The Arwar Vargeist that cost terror, they are an interesting choice. Like, they have a lot of uses here. They hit hard against a low HP unit like the elves, that's very good, but the counterfact to that is they are extremely squishy.
It's a glass cannon.
Yeah, exactly. So against an army that has that much range and spears and pointy boys, that can be a danger. However, in the right circumstances, even dragon princes have to be scared of them. Now you have a black coach. Black coach, of course, great at running over infantry. And the longer the battle continues and the longer they're in melee, they slowly get a few bonuses. The last one giving them 44% damage resistance, and basically they become extremely hard to kill, even for single entity. And one Terrorgeist, yeah, one Terrorgeist. So you have your 2 monsters, and thank you, Wicked.
Hello?
Hello.
Wicked?
How are you? Hello.
Very good. The lolly talked. Good job. And yeah, that's the army. So, do you want to go over Avalon quickly?
Yep, so for everyone we got front line of Silver Guard with a unit of Rangers for that zombie killing power. Spearmen on the flanks got 4 units of Lothern Sea Guard for range and that melee capability with the spears. There is the Everqueen's Court Guard. Ooh, that's gonna be very interesting. So if he gets a nice shot onto the Lamian Lord, the Terrorgeist or any high value target, they're gonna melt them. We have also the Fireborn and a Lariel on horseback
Yeah.
with Tempest. So all the flying units need to watch out, especially the Devils of Schwarzhaven. They are not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, and also, I mean, the Everqueen's Court Guard, so the one reason you can see them, it's also that they have such good melee stats for range unit that if you have zombie summons on them, the zombies won't mug them up too long. They won't take any damage from it. So yeah, and even a charge of, for example, Blood Knights, they will survive it surprisingly well. Like, they will take damage, of course, and you don't want them in that situation, but they can survive it better than most. And yeah, the Devils of Schwarzhafen taking a Tempest upgrade in the face, and probably won't kill a model, but...
Kill them all. That's lucky.
Yeah, exactly. And now, I mean, honestly, I have my doubts a bit about Reginald's build in general. Wait, is that the second? What? No. Okay.
No, it just lasts forever.
Yeah, it was a but it disappeared for me for a second. So now the Everqueen's Court Guard is opening
the
fire.
volley. Yes,
yeah, and that dropped 2 models instantly. Yeah, it's a spear box basically. Anti-City should be proud. I don't know if Anti-City is still here, but Anti-City, I think they'd love that. I mean, you have spears and then you have a lot of range. Maybe not enough for Anti-City, but still something pretty decent.
Have a charge from Blood Knights on top of Spearmen, maybe.
No, they're gonna dodge, especially since the Fireborn are pretty close.
Spearmen.
Yeah. And the Fireborns are also lurking pretty close, and you don't want to get a counter charge from these guys.
Oh, breath attack on the Lost Sea Guard. How much will it do? Ooh, Yes, some good damage. Didn't kill many models, but still good damage.
Yeah,
Black
now
Coach
you.
is gonna
Oh,
be
the Black
rocket
Coach
charge,
needs
but
to. Yeah,
fire
you need to.
or
You need
not.
to flee. You need to.
Zombie summon.
Yeah,
On top
but
of the
well, you
Evergreen
have the
Courtyard.
Evergreen Court Guard, so you want to make sure that they don't get stuck for too long. Also, the Scepter of Stability can be very good. Oh, Showtime is gonna do that again, apparently. But yeah, the Evergreen
Yep.
Court Guard, you really want to make with the Scepter of Stability, the Lamian Lord can actually like protect one unit of their like volleys for. I mean, I think it lasts 20 seconds, something like that. Yes,
Yeah,
send
something like
ice
that.
their money. The prize pool. Oh, nice charge on the size of a firebomb here. They got
Ooh, and
completely
that's another
controlled charge.
Tempest, and
And
that's
then,
gonna be the Devil's Gone.
yeah,
Completely dead.
especially with the Flamesire Spinix beating on them.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, they had no chance.
We got a
Uh,
bit of an Empress of Avalanche trying to save the Fireborn. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough.
I mean, with
bit
the
wasted, sadly.
I don't know because
Oh.
you have the star of Avalon, so that's also healing them. I don't know. At least that gives some time for the rest of the army to do a lot of damage while these guys tank, I guess.
There was a pendulum on the Evergreen scorecard, but it didn't kill the model, so that's no damage potential lost yet.
Yeah, and I haven't seen the Scepter of Stability. I don't know on what it has been used, if it has been used.
Don't know either. The Terrorgeist is just flying around, shutting down Lothar Seaguard, being in and out
Yeah.
as fast as much as possible.
Very nice.
Just
Oh,
trying
a
to
breath
find-
attack into the Slaughter and Seaguard, and yeah, I mean, putting them in instantly
Fireborn
at
are rocket,
50%
they are gonna
HP.
get chased off the map, I think. Probably
Yeah.
by the Blood Knights.
And 1 unit of Blood Knights is still okay in terms of HP. I mean, yeah. Honestly, it can still go both ways. I'd give a. The fact that the Flamespire Spinix can be a very big danger, and the fact that the Everqueen's Court Guard still can shoot. I mean, the Terrorgeist has been brought pretty low. Huh.
Just because I'm
Bla-
not sure if Terrorgeist have regen, but everything that has regen is
They
weak to
have
fire,
re-
and they do
They
fire
have
damage.
regen. Yeah, they have regen. They have regen.
Yeah,
The-
they have regen. That's
Don't believe too much the balance of power because a lot of it is the Everqueen's Court Guard ammunition and HP, and like for now it's gonna be tough for them to be able to shoot again. So
another Overcast Tempest on the Terrorgeist
yeah,
with firing edge of.
but
Oh,
it wasn't. It went
that
on the
dive
ground
into a
just
unit
in
was
time.
perfect.
Yeah. Oh, the Everqueen's Court Guard are in guard mode, so they keep shooting even though they are engaged in melee. And that Terrorgeist. Oh, the Fireborn also came back for a quick second, but
Correct.
yeah,
But they're gonna be taken off the map, and
yeah.
they are fighting very close to the border, and everything that gets broken will be chased away by the mobility presence of the vampire counts.
Yeah, and the
That's gonna
Everqueen's
be
Court
dangerous.
Guard manages to squeak away thanks to these Silvering Guard, and even though they don't have the most HP and they lost a lot of model, they are still very high in terms of damage capabilities. Like they can
Yeah.
kill the Terrorgeist in one volley probably, and they might.
Oh,
Oh no,
Ooh,
they
good
make
dodge.
yeah, they make it crumble, but yeah, the danger is now you have now you have what, one Black Coach and one Lamian Vampire Lord to kill basically, and because I think the Blood Knights, honestly, your Silvering Guard should be able to deal with that at
Yeah, I
this
think-
point.
the Blood Knights at this point is just for chasing and routing units.
Yeah, exactly.
Black Coat is gonna be harder and harder to deal with because it's been fighting, it's been getting those buffs.
Yeah, now it has the 3 buffs. Oh, nice breath attack here onto Alariel and the box of Spearman and Silvering Guard. Silvering Guard with their 30 magic resistance actually do nothing to Zombie Dragon because Zombie Dragons don't do magic damage, which is funny. They are like the one dragon I think that doesn't do magic damage. The Terrorgeist
I
is trying
don't think the regular ones do either for high elves, but the breath attack does magic damage.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about the breath attack specifically.
Oh, yeah.
The breath attack
Doesn't
of
the breath
the...
attack?
No, it doesn't. They are like the one. The Terrorgeist is still crumbling, but since crumbling takes forever, especially with a unit that regenerate, they are surviving there. And yeah, they are gonna do one last charge, a bit of damage. Not a rout, sadly for Reginald, but yeah.
It's about squeezing out as much value as possible.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is now, like, the Black Coach is, of course, a bit of an issue, and the Lamian Vampire Lord is also, like, very strong, but as soon as the Blood Knights die, you have no multi-entity unit, so you can't cycle charge anymore.
Yep.
you're stuck
fight
in melee,
there.
and that might be a big danger. Yeah, the Blood Knights are disengaging, which is arguably against the rules already. But they are gonna die in a
Now
second.
he can because he's fighting with the single entities. But they are
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
no.
crumbling right now, so now we're gonna have to stay in fights.
Yeah, and they are finished in 1 second. They're dead. Maybe there's a last summon from the Melamian Vampire Lord that they were hanging on to. And yeah, the Invoke scorecard, I mean, 11 models. Sure, that's not that much, but
Well, there
look
is
at them go.
zombie summon, so he can't go back to cycle charging.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the Black Coach needs to deal with that unit of Spearman if they want to, but then they need to finish the Everquid scorecard as soon as they can.
He is moving on them.
Yeah, exactly. They only have 11 models, and I mean,
And that's good damage.
yeah,
Beautiful.
but look at the morale on these girls. They have 10 models, 500 HP, and they still have 41 leadership. That's incredible, honestly.
It is. I think what the counts need to do is try to snipe out Alariel.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think the Lamian Vampire Lord has any breath attack left. Look at them, they just refuse to die at this point. Like, they still have 8 models. They took a full dragon in the face and that killed like 2 of them.
They're tanky girls.
Yeah, I mean, even without their Black's breath attack, that's what I was wondering about. And yeah,
That's a good one.
that's a good one once again. Though yeah, once the zombies disappear, oh, nice terror route,
Very
there.
nice.
And that could be the way back, honestly. Now they're gonna
don't-
try to go on Alariel, maybe? Oh yeah, if Alariel goes
Ooh.
down, Alariel wasn't microed for a second, and that's very dangerous.
Yep, she might get hit twice. Just once.
She escapes, okay. But that brought back the balance of power a bit also in the favor of the vampire counts, because they need to avoid army losses at this point. So doing damage to Alariel is a good way to maintain the balance of power and keep hoping, but
You don't need to worry about the Court Guard anymore. They got one volley left.
yeah,
With that few models, not gonna do anything. So now we can basically all against Larry until the summon is gone. Now the
Yeah.
summon is gone, so he has to stay in fight in melee.
yeah, and also like yes, the Vampire's Phoenix doesn't do the most damage, but still, if it's hitting you in the back, you don't have your melee defense active, so it's actually hitting almost every time, and
Yep.
it will do a lot.
And he can still get heals on the Phoenix, and the Phoenix has that rebirth ability,
Yeah. Oh, another
far from
summon.
so he
Yeah.
can be able to cycle charge once again. And that's key for the vampire count now.
Yeah,
Just-
exactly. The Black Coach especially is doing so much.
yeah,
111 kill. Now that the dragon doesn't have any breath attack, it has to engage in melee. And thing is, the dragon will take a lot more than the Black Coach. The Black Coach doesn't really care; it just pushes through. Where it has a way smaller hitbox, but the dragon takes a lot more. Maybe use the dragon against the Phoenix, and use the Black Coach against the infantry.
Yeah, maybe try to get against L'Oreal, but she's faster than everything else, so he's not gonna catch her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, now that the dragon is fighting against the flamespire, oh, that's some good damage. But yeah,
Ooh.
that was keeping that in the
That's
back
good.
pocket was painful. She needs to be careful though. I mean,
That's
Scepter of Stability, so almost no
the
damage. is
Lamy
done.
Lord taking so much damage.
Yeah, and that's from the Silver Guard because the Flamespire Phoenix was doing almost nothing. With the Scepter of Stability, almost 44% was negated, and they don't do that much damage for a single entity. Barely 330, which is yeah,
And they were also seducted, which is 24 melee attack less.
yeah.
Which is a big help.
Yeah. If there is one, no, it's gonna be army losses. GG.
That army loss is kicking in.
That was a very close one once again.
It was.
Yeah, because a good terror route on the thing, and one more attack on Larry. That meant no scepter, like no Star of Avalon, and that would have changed everything, honestly.
It would.
So yeah, I was
And that was really a close one.
and I mean, especially if you take into account that the Devils of Warschaffen got 40 value, like literally 40, you know. So yeah. That's 1300 unit that could have been like could have been not brought at all, and for the same result. The Blood Knights did a decent job taking care of the Fireborn and going after routing units. Yeah, almost 3k value for the Black Coach, a real MVP here, and yeah, almost 4k for the Lamian Vampire Lord. So
The fact that Reginald managed to kill the mobility for the high elves made it so much harder at the end. Because he
Yeah.
couldn't stop the Black Coach and the damn zombie dragon.
yeah,
They were
exactly.
doing what they wanted.
I'd say like I was doubting the Devils of Schwarzhafen. Honestly, if you cut that and you bring like a bit more infantry numbers or anything, like even one more unit of cav, I think or bats, maybe just bats to like muck up enemy units more. I don't know. That would have, I think, brought the victory. But-
One thing I'm not that big a fan of with Reginald's build is there's no grave guard. There's no real infantry that can hold anything.
Exactly, yeah. And you could have brought like one unit of Graveguard. You could have brought the Sternsmen, for example. Or if you don't want the Sternsmen because they are weak to fire damage, which can be like dangerous against the High Elves, you bring a regular unit of Graveguard, and you can bring the Königsstein Stalker, the our
Yeah, the
skeletons.
goons.
Skeletons, actually. No, not
Oh,
not
no.
this one. Wait.
Yeah, I see.
And they cause poison, so you can do that too. So yeah,